mid-90s, my wife, Dorothy, and I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to run a peace camp for young people? In 2011, my wife and I finally took that leap of faith to found this interfaith peace-building organization.
Jerusalem Peacebuilders adopts an experiential learning model. That's not just a fancy word. It just means that it's really about promoting person-to-person encounters of Jerusalem, Israel, Palestine, and the United States so that everyone can take that understanding to become leaders in their communities.
All we could start off with was 11 teens. They were 13-year-olds, and they had never, as a group, spoken about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
They are sharing their stories and their narratives around hopes and dreams for peace. They're very honest. They were very emotional. They, of course, are friends and at the same time represent different tensions in the same unfolding narrative.
We had Israeli kids come from across the world in Houston and were able to ask me the most open-ended, shocking questions about Islam. I don't mean what role does terrorism play or anything about security. It's why do you pray 5 times a day? Or what are these 5 pillars? This is where the heart of Islam essentially is. They don't even really know who we are. It was an eye-opening experience in that we can contain ourselves and put ourselves in a bubble no matter where we live in this world.
You could feel both the tension, but also the hope and the promise. The key educational goals for Jerusalem Peacebuilders: identity, communication, recognizing conflict, and managing conflict. So we ended up having this fabulous approach of, yes, working directly with teens, as well as working with teachers who are inside the educational system. And that in turn drives systemic impact.
The curriculum builds very, very specifically in a direction of building bridges of understanding to working through issues together through service, through the development of skills in diplomacy. If the progression can get solidified in this way, we can really have an impact on how these teens grow into adults and envision something that they can do. And this will be the first year that we've completed that cycle.
Person who will succeed is a person who is ambitious, a person who is highly motivated, who works well with others, has a connection, some kind of skin in the game with Israel-Palestine, whether that's a personal one or a spiritual one, but also a person who knows how to raise money. Jerusalem Peacebuilders doesn't have any problems, thankfully, that money can't solve. We have a great strategy. We have a great vision. We have great staff. We have a great response from participants. The only thing that's holding us back is capacity, and that's the role of the next executive director.
What our goal for the program is to identify that next key leader in the Middle East that can make the huge difference in peace. They believe in this program and they believe in peace, and they want to make a difference.
In 2023 and 2024, we will have directly impacted over 15,000 youth and adults. Not so bad for a group that started off with 11 teens.